Okay, so next we're going to make Pikachu's tail, and we are actually going to start with the burnt orange color that we used for Raichu. So the first thing we need to do is chain 3. So we're going to, move this out of the way. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to turn and single crochet 2. One and 2. Then we're going to chain 1 and turn. So we chain 1 and turn, and we're about to change to yellow. So we're going to begin to incorporate our yellow yarn. By putting it between our hook and our working yarn. Then we're going to single crochet another 2. 1. And then for 2, we're going to change to yellow. So we yarn over and pull through with yellow. Ooh. Then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to turn and single crochet 4, so that's 2 on the chain and 2 across the tail. So here's 1 and 2, then 3 and 4. Chain 1 and turn. Oops. Next we're going to single crochet another 4. So we single crochet 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 1 and turn. Next we're going to single crochet 2. So 1 and 2. Chain 1 and turn. Then we're going to single crochet another 2. 1 and 2. Then we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to turn and single crochet all the way across this. So 6 all the way across. So 4 on the chain and 4 on the chain and 2 on the main tail. So we single crochet 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then move back onto the main tail for 5 and 6, chain 1 and turn. And now we're going to do one more row all the way across with 1 in every stitch. So we're going to single crochet 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to chain 1 to finish off. So that's Pikachu's tail. Now we're going to weave in our yarn tails. So you'll notice that one side is looking kind of not great. So thread your tapestry needle. Okay, so just weave your yarn tails in. You can weave them back and forth or up and down or however you want to hide them. It's up to you. Okay, so that's Pikachu's tail all done. Alright, so next we're going to crochet Raichu's tail, and we're going to do this by crocheting in rows back and forth and gradually widening it out to create that lightning bolt shape. So the first thing you need to do is chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to single crochet 2 in the back of this chain. So in this first chain from your hook, make 1 single crochet, and in the next chain 2. chain 1 and turn. Next, we're going to increase 2 times. So we're going to go from 2 to 4 stitches. So in this first stitch, single crochet 1 and increase for 2. In the next stitch is, oopsies, 3 and increase for 4. Then we chain 1 and turn. Next, we're just going to single crochet 4. So we single crochet 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we chain 1 and turn. Next, we're going to increase from 4 stitches to 5 stitches, and we're going to increase in this second stitch from the hook. So in this first stitch, you single crochet 1. In the next stitch, we increase, so that's 2 and 3. Then we single crochet 2 more for 4 and 5. Chain 1 and turn. So now we have 5. Then we're just going to single crochet 1 in every stitch across. So single crochet 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then chain 1 and turn. Next, we're going to do one more increase. So we're going to increase from 5 to 6. So we're going to single crochet 2, increase, single crochet 2. So we single crochet 1 and 2, then increase. That's 3 and 4 are the increase. Then 5 and 6 to finish the row. Now we're going to chain 4. So we chain 1, 2, 3, and 4, and this is going to help move over into the next portion of the lightning bolt shape. Now we're going to single crochet 3 across that chain. So in the second chain from the hook, single crochet 1. In the next chain is 2, and in the next chain is 3. Then we're going to move back onto this main portion and single crochet another 3. So this is 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to chain 1 and turn. And now we're working on this portion. So this portion right here is all done, and we're going to work on this portion now. Now we're going to decrease from 6 stitches to 5 stitches. So we're going to single crochet 2, decrease, single crochet 2. So we single crochet 1 and 2, then 3 and 4 are decreased together, then 5 and 6. So now we have 5 stitches, and you can chain 1 and turn. And now we're just going to single crochet 1 in every stitch. So single crochet 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 1 and turn. Next, we're going to do another decrease, and we're going to decrease from 5 stitches to 4 stitches. So we are going to single crochet 2, decrease, single crochet 1. So we single crochet 1 and 2, then we decrease for 3 and 4, and then single crochet for 5. Chain 1 and turn. Okay, and then we're just going to single crochet 1 in every stitch. So single crochet 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to chain 1 and turn. Now we're going to do 2 decreases. So we're going to decrease from 4 stitches to 2 stitches. So stitches 1 and 2 are decreased together. and then 4, or 3 and 4 are decreased together. Then chain 1 and turn. And then we're going to do another decrease, and we're going to decrease from 2 stitches to 1 stitch. So 1 and 2 are decreased together, and then we chain 1 to finish off. And now we've got our lightning bolt shape. All right, next we're going to do the kind of black part of the tail that connects to the body. And this one is really easy to do. So you need to take your black yarn, and we are going to chain 15. 1, 2, 3, 13, 14, 15. And then we're going to single crochet 14 in this chain. So in this second chain from the hook, we single crochet 1, 2, 13, and 14. That's it, we're all done, so we can chain 1 to finish off. Okay. Now we need to take our tapestry needle and the other part of the tail. And one thing you'll notice with the tail is that there's one kind of sharp end and one flat end. The flat end is what's going to join to the black part. So thread your yarn tail through your tapestry needle. And just sew the tail parts together using a whip stitch. And you can go in a couple times to really secure it in place. And then going through a couple times will also help to not make it look so jagged. Now if you wanted to make a more substantial tail for this, you could always go back and look at my pattern for my regular Raichu tutorial. That one can also be found at studiocrafty.com. And that one has a more substantial tail that can be crocheted in the round. But I'm just going to do this kind of flat tail because I'm worried about it being able to turn inside out. But it's up to you. If you make yours and you realize, oh, this can turn inside out pretty easily, even with a more substantial tail, you can do the more substantial tail. This is actually, believe it or not, this is the first time I'm making this. I have not actually made this before. So right now you are seeing me kind of experiment. The only thing I worked on ahead of time was figuring out how to do the body. But other than that, I'm like kind of winging it here. And that is usually how I make my patterns. A lot of people ask me, well, how do you make your patterns? I'm like, I don't know, I just do it. This is how I do it. Okay. Next we're going to make Raichu's belly. So I was thinking about doing this using chain stitches or something like that, but when you do chain stitches or any kind of embroidery over amigurumi, it makes it less stretchy. So we're actually going to crochet a separate piece for Raichu's belly so that it remains stretchy. So what I'm going to do is actually insert some footage from the beginning of this tutorial because it's the exact same pattern that we used to crochet the top of the head. So do this next portion in white, but you'll see me crocheting with burnt orange. So the first thing we need to do is make a magic ring with 6 single crochets. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Next we're going to do an increase round, and we're going to increase from 6 stitches to 12 stitches by increasing in every stitch. One, and in the same stitch increase for 2, 3, and in the same stitch increase for 4, 5, and in the same stitch increase for 6, 7, and increase 8, 9, and increase 10, 11, and increase 12. So now we have 12 stitches. Next we're going to do a series of increase rounds, and I'm going to go over with you how to do the increase pattern 2 times and then leave it to you to do the rest of the round. Next we're going to do another increase round, and we're going to increase from 12 stitches to 18 stitches by increasing on every multiple of 3. Now depending on how you count your increases, this will be on either every multiple of 3 or every multiple of 2. So when I count my increases, I like to count the increase as the second stitch of the increase. So increases are 2 stitches, and I like to count the second stitch as the increase itself. And some people like to count the group of 2 as an increase. So whichever way is easiest for you. But just understand that when I say multiples of 3, I mean the second stitch of your increase should land a multiple of 3 count. You'll see what I mean. So in the first stitch, we single crochet 1. In the next stitch is 2. And in the same stitch, we increase for 3, 4, 5, and in the same stitch we increase for 6. Now repeat this pattern 4 more times until you have 18 stitches. Okay, so now we have 18 stitches. Next we're going to do another increase round, and we're going to increase from 18 stitches to 24 stitches by increasing on every multiple of 4. So in this first stitch we single crochet 1, 2, 3, and in the same stitch we increase for 4, 5, 6, 7, and in the same stitch we increase for 8. Now repeat that pattern 4 more times until you have 24 stitches. Okay, so that's it for Raichu's belly. You are all done. So you can slip stitch and chain 1 to finish off and then cut your yarn. And that is everything all done. Ears, tails, arms, and bodies. Now we can assemble it. Yay! I hope this works.